Hello, hello. Just out on my Wednesday wander, 10 mile a day. I call it training because I'm doing this 100k walk with the fellas. Mr. Paul Hurley is coming along. He's just walked 13 miles today, I've seen that. Down to Bristol to go and play bingo, absolutely love it. Best dressed there you'll be. Anyhow, this is kind of connected to him in a little way. Because I had a massage this morning from his daughter, Zoe, who is one of the BKS crew. And there was a few things came out of it, which was a bit of a lesson. I haven't had a massage for about 2 years. I used to get one a month, but from different people. I used to go to a place, and it was whoever was available. I would get a massage from them. Okay, now the problem with that was it would just be like an all-over body massage. It would make me feel good, but it didn't actually concentrate on any area. So the reason why I got Zoe to come along was because she's one of my crew. She gets it. She's got a similar kind of outlook to this sort of stuff. She doesn't do it for the money or anything like that. She does it because she wants to help people. And she said that to me. She's like, I want to help as many people as possible. And it's like, well, you've only got so much time. This is the thing. Anyhow, she gets it, right? So she was basically at the start. She was like, any areas you want me to focus on? So, the biggest problem I have is with my shoulders, which I've been working on for ages. So I was kind of like, right, let's work on those. And she was like, okay, brilliant. So we got started, having a bit of a chat, She's a very nice lady. So I had a good chat, just about life in general and all that sort of stuff. And she knew exactly what she was doing, which was brilliant. Now, she was working on my shoulders a lot. And then obviously it's all connected to different stuff. And she gets that. So, she was kind of like, right, well, if she would run her hands up and then go, right, there's a bit here which is tight, and that'll be because of this down here. So she knows her stuff. So what I got out of this was, I've still got bits of me which need to be worked on, right? Now I do a lot of work to get stronger, fitter, more mobile, all of that sort of stuff, okay? And I still need maintenance. So this massage told me, so I'm gonna get more off her. I'm gonna get one a month at least, because then when she comes back, she can work on that again, see if it's improved. She'll know what to do if it hasn't, and then if it has improved, we'll move on to the next bit, because I've got tight quads as well and all of that sort of caper. Hang on a sec, I'm just about to drop me water. There it goes. I've got tight quads and all that, so there's loads to be done. So she's going to be my kind of consultant for that, okay? So there's a few things come out of this. One of them was, if I'm tight, if I've got like tight bits on my back and stuff like that, what are most blokes going to be like? So think about that. I'm not saying I'm like a physical specimen or anything like that, but I've made it my job to move around a lot. I go out walking every Wednesday. I do 10 miles or more. That's really good. It keeps me moving. I do lots of strength work. I don't drive a car. I don't sit down all day. I'm out moving a lot all the time. So if I've still got tightness and problems, what's your average bloke going to be like who sits at a desk for 8 hours a day, who's driving around to sales meetings and all this sort of stuff, sitting on trains, sitting on planes, all of that for a job? What are they going to be like? And this was another thing that came out of it, talking to Zoe, because she gets all this, which is why I'm going to keep using her for the massages, because she gets it. There's lots of other people who I've had massages from in the past who are just like, I'll give you an all-over body massage and it'll make you feel better. It's like, well, it will, but it's kind of a temporary high. This is what I was being talking about. It's like instant gratification. It makes you feel good for about 3 hours, and then you're tight again the next day, and then that's it. It's done. Whereas if you work on a specific area that is causing you the most problems, get that sorted, then you can move on to the next bit and the next bit, and then eventually it all becomes better, right? I'm going to have a sit down over here, because I'm in lovely Monkton Combe. I'll just show you over here. Lovely Monkton Combe over there behind me, check that out. Isn't that lovely? So anyway, I'm going to have a little sit down while we chat on. Probably be some people walking past who think I'm weird, but I don't give a shit. So, she gets it, right? So I was thinking, you know, if I'm tight, what's your average bloke going to be like? Like I say, I'm not saying I'm a physical specimen or anything like that, but, you know, it's kind of... The way I think about it is, like I say, I do a lot of moving, so for you probably don't. And imagine if you did. You know, and I know it works, because I get a lot of guys who come down who are tight. Not money-wise, but who are tight. And I get them moving and they feel a lot better very quickly. And then we carry on with that process and keep the commitment to it and keep them moving and make them feel better. That's how it works. And the other thing is, this is a cliche thing that people use all the time, but me and Zoe were talking about it, is as soon as your car makes a clunky noise or a squeak or whatever, you go and get it sorted. You get it MOT'd every year. You get it serviced every however many thousand miles. But you don't do the same with your body. Your body there'll be a bit of pain somewhere, and instead of saying, oh, that's a warning sign that I need to get something fixed or work on something, what you do is you go, I'll just keep moving, I'll just not use that bit. You know, imagine if the clutch goes on your car, or you're just going to crunch through the gears, because then the gearbox will go, and then you'll not be able to go anywhere, right? So if your knee's sore, you just keep carrying on. You're like, oh well, I'll use something else instead. You know, this is the kind of, these are the analogies that are flying around all over the shop, and they keep coming back, and I don't necessarily like using them, but actually they make perfect sense. But you've heard it all before, and this is the problem. You've heard it all before, and you probably think it's a load of bollocks. And it is a load of bollocks until you need it. You know, I found this out with a massage. I haven't had one for about 2 years, possibly even longer. I had one today. It feels great. However, that's not the end of it. It'll not make me feel great forever, so I'll get another one in a month's time. I'll work on some of the stuff Zoe told me, and then I'll get her to come back along next month and do the same again. See how that goes. If it feels a lot better, then we'll move on to the next bit. So, if you need a massage, Zoe's the last to talk to, Zoe Hurley. That's Paul's daughter. She came along to BKS because he's an inspiration. She said that herself. He's an inspiration, and he's the reason why she came along, because he's had such good results. She's getting good results from it. So she's feeding off the information I give her, and I'm feeding off the information she gives me, because we're coming at it from different angles. So we're creating a bit of a team, which is perfect. Now, if you want to know where I started on all of this, learning to move better, get fitter and stronger, and try and get more mobile, even though I can still keep working on it, as I found out today, you can download it from the program that is in the link below. So I've got to finish off my walk now, because I've got to get back and go to the pictures. I love Wednesdays, me. Love Wednesdays. The pictures is my bingo for Paul Hurley. Anyway, download the program, and I'll talk to you tomorrow.